Sophie Turner is a drunk, a loser, and now she wants all of your pity. Have I fired you up enough already? But hey, just take a look at this. Taylor Swift had to loan Sophie Turner, who is just so destitute. She needs one of her friends to help her board her kids, which she's trying to steal and move to a country that they've never lived in. Fantastic stuff, right? But oh yes, of course. Oh my god, she just put in such a bad place, guys. She's just trying to remove her kids and take them to their ancestral homeland, or whatever the hell she tried to spin it as. But yes, but the kids have to live in one of Taylor Swift's many places. Maybe it was the place where she ended up filming that excessively cringy video with her parents where she was sitting cross-legged like an absolute child, bawling her eyes out because the orange man's really bad, guys. Trust us. Yuck. Go fuck up the Kansas City Chiefs, you talentless bitch. It's not fair, you know. She's not completely talentless. She's got half the talent of everybody else who came before. Like, I know the name Taylor Swift. I don't know any of her fucking songs. Like, they all just suck dick through a fucking straw. So whatever. During bitter legal tangle with Joe Jonas. Yeah, exactly. The guy who's right in the situation, as opposed to the sloppy party pal. But yeah, what did I mean when I started all of this stuff off by she really wants your sympathy? Guys, she has to be put up by her friend in an apartment, okay? She's a single mom out there just trying to make ends meet. Hell, she still loves her husband who filed for divorce against her. Like that, you know that things are bad as a woman when your husband files divorce against you. Like, you massively fucked up. 80% of divorces are filed by women. If you're in one of those 20 percentile, like, you suck tremendously, and you only had to be good at one thing, and you weren't staying sober. Like, Christ almighty. And yeah, no, she's still wearing her wedding ring in very staged photos. Like, come on, man, this is just so transparent shit. She wants to win this in the court of public opinion because that's the one thing that Hollywood took away from the Johnny Depp Amber Heard situation. Not to believe all women is total fucking cap. It's that, hey, if you can go ahead and put a strong face out there, people go ahead and take your side. Oh, there's Team Sophie all over the place, and everybody's just pooping on Joe Jonas because, oh, he didn't even have the gumption to break up with her in person. Probably because she would have been a sloppy drunk that ended up throwing something at him. But, you know, we don't have the details about all of this stuff yet, and we know that one side isn't necessarily forthcoming, and the other's like, no, we sent her the divorce papers, okay, the kids are born and raised in the United States. I don't know why you're trying to take them to another country that they've never lived in before, you weirdo. We want a co-parenting situation. Meanwhile, your drunk ass wants the entire custody. Yeah, shit's not gonna work like that, stupid. The superstar singer has been by Sophie Turner's side ever since the actress split from Joe Jonas. No, other way around. She was kicked to the curb. Came to light, taking her to dinner and keeping her entertained amid her bleak breakup. Yeah, remember, guys, she's just so down and out right now, even though she was just filming a show in the UK and she still gets points off of Game of Thrones. She has absolutely nothing to her name. But now page 6 here is that Swift 33. Oof. Oh, right, yeah, because she turns 34 at the end of the year. It's a good catch there, Travis Kelce, the best one of your career. Oof. Has even loaned Turner, 27, a stunning apartment of her own in downtown New York City neighborhood. The actress and her children can live in while Turner and Jonas get their complex custody arrangement ironed out. Which, yeah, W for the Jonas legal team on this one to, manage to get that entitled broad to, stay in the States until they can figure some shit out. No, I want full custody. He's like, no, we can split custody. I'm not going to be a total tyrant. But the kids aren't leaving the States until we can figure out this divorce settlement because I filed it here because guess what? We're married in the States, stupid. We don't need to go ahead and move venue because there's no standing across the pond just because your metaphorical legal principles end up playing out well there as opposed to at home where it's like, yeah, we kind of got nothing because even in her side of the lawsuit where she's suing for full custody, it's like, oh, we're going to cite English law that has no meaning in the United States. You'll just get laughed out of court, you moron. What, did you fucking write this legal paper yourself? Apparently, the Shake It Off songstress, who's that? Okay, keeps a Tribeca pad as an investment property. She doesn't rent it out? What are you, retarded? Don't answer that. We've seen her dating past. The keys to the Game of Thrones star is a temporary home. Remember, guys, Game of Thrones ended in 2019, and what has Sophie Turner done with her time? Oh, she was trying to be a mom. Yes, glug, 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 being a mom. Page 6, spies say, oh, they got spies over there. This is really serious. Turner has been spotted settling into the famously chic hood, checking out some of the local comfort food spots. Yes, exactly, and as you can see, oh my god, she's still wearing her wedding ring. Okay, she's got her face out and all that stuff. She's waving away to the people, just helping her move into her temporary abode while she deals with that evil man in the courtroom by day, so she can go and party by night. Because, oh, there you can catch right there, she's still wearing her wedding ring, and there's other articles, I didn't bother pulling them up, but I find it incredibly funny, okay, because there she is as she's having other people move in for her, and she's not wearing any facial coverings as to not be noticed, and not really shielding herself away from the inevitable amount of paparazzi, and again, just another red flag outside of the sticker tattoos that she has all over herself. She's got little bruises on her legs that obviously aren't from dumbbells or working out in the gym or anything like that. That's just also a sign that she, well, you know, likes to throw a couple of them back. On Wednesday, Turner was spotted leaving the apartment with her 2 daughters and a mystery woman, probably a maid, like a PA, something like that. Okay, I can take the shit out of her for a bunch of different things, but you know, that's just probably somebody that's also on Jonas's dime as well. Let's call it what it is. A folded up travel crib and 2 large suitcases were also seen being taken out of the building and put into an awaiting vehicle. Turner helped the little ones get buckled up in the SUV before waving goodbye and heading back into the abode. Oh, okay, so she was already just shipping them off because, hey, mommy's got some friends that are coming over. Can you just go ahead? Because there she is wearing sunglasses when, oh, okay, cool. She doesn't want to be identified, or when she's taking the kids out, wearing sunglasses, baggy shirts, and also if we can see her hands for a second, I would imagine, well, that's not her at all. Yeah, there she's not wearing her wedding band. Oh, okay, interesting. When she's not wanting to be photographed, not thinking of being photographed. Oh, okay, totally makes sense. She definitely seems authentic. But remember how all of this started all that time ago where, yeah, okay, she was out there partying and Joe Jonas had finally had enough because there was this one piece of evidence that came forward and he heard from a Ring camera, ended up catching a conversation offhandedly by Sophie, and that was, yep, okay, cool. I could go ahead and I could go with so much, but that right there was the straw that broke the camel's back. And apparently, well, now we know. Here's what Joe Jonas heard Sophie Turner say on a Ring camera. All right, what did she do? Joe Jonas allegedly caught Sophie Turner bad-mouthing him on the Ring camera ahead of the bombshell split. Probably laying the groundwork as guys, shut up. He's probably never gonna get this. I'm totally gonna file for the fucking divorce. I'm gonna take the kids away from it. I'm gonna take half of his shit. It's gonna be so fucking hilarious. It wasn't anything more than that, an insider told US Weekly on Wednesday, but that was the final straw. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I put you up in this fucking house. I take care of you. I do all of this shit for you. The only thing that I wanted was a mother for my kids, and you couldn't even stay upright long enough in order to do that. So you know what? If you're gonna shit talk me like that in front of everybody else, take your shit and fuck off. I'll give you a reason to go ahead and badmouth me, stupid. Multiple sources had previously told TMZ that the singer had witnessed his wife saying or doing something that made him realize their marriage was over. Yeah, exactly, like probably talking about how many miles of thorn cock she's been entertaining. Details of what the Game of Thrones actress actually said are unknown, but it was enough for Jonas to file for divorce in early September after 4 years of marriage. But yes, of course, I just find it funny. I don't know if it's on purpose or not, but every single picture is Sophie playing to the camera and just using him as a prop in the pictures, which, guys, if you find yourself in that situation with your girl just looking ancillary, she's just trying to play to the camera, she's doing all of this shit for the gram, you're just a walking wallet. That's a red flag, okay? Like, there are so many that I've pointed out in the previous videos on this subject. Like, I don't give a fuck about Sophie Turner. She's marginally hot and was the second most annoying character in Game of Thrones that I tolerated. And I don't give a fuck about the Jonas brothers. I don't know who the fuck Joe Jonas is. I don't know what his status in the hierarchy of the Jonas brothers is. Fuck all of them. I don't really care. I just think that this is the perfect case analysis of just your typical bad marriage that's out there. And there are so many learning points from this. That's why I'm taking such an interest in it. I'm not Team Jonas. I'm not Team Sophie. Probably more Team Jonas than anything else, which is kind of weird to say, knowing that, well, I kind of grew up in the time when, you know, high school chicks were big Jonas Brothers fans. Again, it's another group of people that I don't know any of the fucking songs for, kind of like Taylor Swift, who was another big character back in the cut, back when she was singing country music. But, you know, hey, everybody moves on from that and then does half as well at Rock in Rio as Iron Maiden does. So take your shitty pop music and go fuck off. There's been one pop star and his name is Michael Jackson, and metal is always going to be more popular in the aftermath, so go fuck yourself. If I haven't pissed off enough people already by, you know, just dunking on your average party girl that's out there. Because, yeah, guys think that, oh my god, dude, she's so hot. Oh my god, oh, she can throw them back just like the guys. And, oh, she's a wild one. And if I can tame her, oh my god, you know, all of those stories about just taming that wild girl and then how she's loyal to you. That shit doesn't fucking happen. That's just not a reality at all. They will be as much of a problem at the best points in your marriage as they are all the way through their most drunken and slovenly of nights. Because, yeah, what else have we heard? Oh, she just really was missing out on all of her golden years being a mother. She could have been out there partying and busting it wide open for any loser that just said the right thing into her ear. You need to take a holistic approach when vetting your girl. Who are her friends? Who are her close circle of friends? Somebody who is perpetually single and makes a living off of telling stories about her poor choices in men? Yeah, that's a big red flag. Has a history of club hopping back in her hometown and is well known because of that. Another big red flag. Shitty little sticker tattoos and unexplainable little bruises on her body as well. Another big red flag. Constantly posing for pictures that always have the anticipated endpoint of being on the gram, doing it all for social media. Another big red flag. Guys, just because she's hot, just because she's young, doesn't mean that she'd be a good long-term candidate. Pump and dump, go for it, man. Ejaculate and evacuate, but just make sure that you do your fucking homework, okay? Just because you can put one of the Stark girls on your wall, which I guess if you're going to bang one of them, that's like the only choice. But it makes for a cool story. That's one of those things that you can, you know, just brag about with the boys in a session. It's not the chick that you take your home to meet the family. Just saying. Just saying. So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.